everybody. Happy Monday. It's good to see you. I want you guys to stop what you're doing, drop down onto your yoga mats, and flow with me. Take a break, do some yoga. Today's mantra is on my shirt. It says fearless. So we're going to be fearless in our thoughts. We're going to be fearless in our speech. And we're going to be fearless in our heart. All right, you guys, let's flow a little bit. Let's get a little core in and maybe do a little bit of balance. Let's start in tabletop position. Get those knees under the hips. Get those wrists below your shoulders. Curl the toes. Take an inhale breath. And on that exhale, push into the mat. Straighten the legs and come into downward facing dog. Pedal that dog out just a little bit. Or just use any movement here that feels good to you. And we're going to take that gaze to the top of our mat. Let's go into plank. Now we don't want to cheat in our plank, so we don't want that hips up too high. We want the hips down too low. We don't want to hurt our back. We're going to keep the elbows nice and close to the body, and we're going to lower down nice and slow with control. Keep the hands close to the rib cage. Take a breath first and push into that mat. Your choice, yogis, baby cobra or a full-grown version. Lift those thighs from the mat. Take a breath. And on that exhale, downward facing dog. Now we're going to do a little bit of core here. We're going to come up on those tiptoes. Bend the knees and let those knees hover over the mat. Make sure we draw the navel back toward our spine. We're going to take our toes and we're going to lift it up. It's almost like our foot is going to walk on the ceiling, which we know won't happen. And we're just going to breathe a couple of times here. Now you can stay right here, yogis, or you can just start to lift that right leg. Little pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your toe down, knees come to the mat. Open the knees wide, push back. Take a child's pose. Now let's take full advantage of this pose. Let's take full advantage of this breath. Just taking some nice breaths in and out, letting the chest rise, letting the belly flatten, and maybe just start to release whatever your day held today, whether it was a very busy day or maybe you had some issues. Just allow yourself to just acknowledge all of that and let it go. From your child's pose, come back to our tabletop, curl the toes rather. We're gonna lift the knees and do the other side. We're gonna take a breath here and draw that navel back toward the spine. Lift that left leg. Taking a couple of breaths here. And then we're just gonna pose for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that left toe back to the mat. Open the knees wide, big toes touch. Another short meditation break. This time we're going to draw that breath in, and we're just going to create space in our body and start to think about how we'd like to design the second half of our day. Are we going to have a little bit more patience? Are we going to be a little bit more fearless? Are we going to be stronger in our communication? Are we going to be more compassionate? Come back from your child's pose, back to tabletop, curl those toes. Come into downward facing dog. Awesome, awesome. Start to lower the hips. Draw that navel back toward the spine. We're going to lift that right leg, a little bit of core here. And we're going to take that right knee, right elbow. Straighten it out. Either dropping that toe to the mat or letting that leg be suspended, knee to elbow. One more time, you guys. Nice breath, inhale, exhale, knee to elbow. Let's bring that right foot to the very top of our mat. Turn that left foot at an angle, hips facing forward. Come up into warrior one. Make any adjustments you need to, including just kind of twisting those hips to the front. Raise those arms up high. Take a breath first. Ground the feet down. And then open up. Warrior two. Hips are open. Take our hands and let's take them behind our back. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Draw the knuckles down toward the mat. And gaze upward. Breathe. Let the chest open. Rise and fall. Come back to that center position. Keeping those shoulder blades squeezed together, we're going to come forward into humble warrior. Inhale, lift up, and then exhale, come forward. Each time maybe just dropping down with your breath as you connect it, trying to get that right shoulder in that knee joint of the right leg. One last time, let's suspend it here. Bring that right shoulder into the right knee joint, into that inside, and lift those hands up. Your gaze is going to be at your right foot. Bring the palms down to the small of your back. Lift up, again using that core. Bring your hands out. Warrior two. Cascade those hands down, come into plank. Lower down, only to lift up. Downward facing dog. Take a couple of breaths here, knowing that we can do down dog or give ourselves permission to do child's pose. Let's lower those hips, lift that left leg, bring that left knee to left elbow. Stretch it out, suspend it or toe touching down. Knee to elbow. Last one, nice deep breath here. Knee to elbow. Bring that left foot forward. Right foot comes at an angle. And we come up to do our left side warrior one. Shift gears. Come into warrior two. And bring those hands behind your back. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. And just take that nice gaze upward. While we just take our thoughts to the opening of that heart center. Come back to center, still kind of squeezing. Come forward, inhale. Exhale, lift. Inhale, bring it forward. Going deeper with each round. Let's do one more. Still getting a little bit deeper. And on this last one, bring that left shoulder into the inside joint of that left knee. Now I didn't say it on the other side, but you can stay right here. Take that gaze to the left foot. Or you can lift your hands up off of your back and breathe. Isn't that like the greatest stretch? Bring the hands back to the small of your back. Bring the hands up and out. Cascade those hands down to the mat. And let's go back into our plank position. Lower with control. And push up. Back to downward facing dog. This time you're going to get a little cardio in there. Lift up on your toes, bend your knees, and you can walk, step, or jump to the top of your mat. Let's get those feet under our hips. You'll see why in a second. And then we're gonna lift those hands up, coming into chair pose. Little breathing here. Let's get formation together. Make sure that we can see our toes over the knees, and let's make sure that we can wiggle those toes. And just breathe in. Maybe taking the hips down just a little. And then bringing those hands down to the mat. Now we're going to take our left palm, place it on our left hip. Take your peace fingers and take a hold of that right big toe. We're going to start to lift up from our core and stretch out that right leg. Open up for a little something extra. And when you're ready, bring it down. Take that inhale breath. Exhale, forward fold. Again, taking the gaze to our form, getting those feet under the hips, bending those knees, coming up again for chair pose. Couple of breaths here. Always keep in mind, you can continue to lower those hips. And we're going to bring those hands down to the mat. Right palm comes to our right hip. Peace fingers grab onto that left big toe. We're going to start to lift up and embrace those wobbles. And maybe even open out. Come back to center. Take an inhale breath. Hands come together. Make a connection with your palms and yourself. Draw that energy down, heart center. Take a couple of breaths here. Let's just take a little bit of time to meditate. Feel your feet grounding into the mat. Feel the weight of your heels. Feel each toe making connection to the mat. Lower your shoulders down. Spine is nice and straight. Chin coming closer to your chest. Maybe at this point of your yoga practice, you'd like to set an intention for the rest of your day. It's okay if you want to set your intention for the rest of the week. Raise those hands up overhead for the last time. And again, hands to heart, namaste. Thank you for joining me. It's always a pleasure to have you join me in my little garage yoga studio. This is going to be called Stop, Drop, Take That Yoga Break. See you guys soon. Bye-bye.